Alright, looks like we are on. Got my mic. Got Project Cars going. Do some of that real quick to just sort of readjust where everything's at. And looks like we got some Rift audio. Looks like we got some camera audio. And we're on. So, this is test number 11 for the live streams content. I've made some adjustments from the last stream. Partly I had some audio going that I should not have had going. And because of that, I had a lot of extra noise in my stream, more or less. Looks like I'm hitting about 50% CPU usage right now, about 55% with the cinematic. I anticipate that's going to go up quite a bit once I really get going with Project Cars here. I decided to adjust my sensors a little bit as well. So they're previously about, my head is right here. Sensors are about right here. I have a 2-sensor setup right now. So now I've moved them back probably a good 6 to 8 inches to try to get a little bit better tracking with my headset. That's probably going to also adjust where my positioning actually is at with my head in the cockpit of the car. So I'm gonna strap myself in here, and we're gonna give this another go. I also did not adjust too many of the settings with the wheel itself. Right now, again, this is the Logitech G29 that I'm using. Usually I've had a little bit of a harder feedback with the wheel, but I've toned it down since I used it probably a couple weeks ago. So not as much action happening with that at the moment, but regardless, it should be a pretty good time to watch, I hope. So any feedback you notice, feel free to drop some comments in the live chat there, or otherwise, feel free to, leave comments in the video when it's done processing and all of that. So I'm going to take this out of studio mode so I get a better view of the chat window. Well, just like that. Bring it back into Project Cars. So I'm going to flip this guy on and see what happens. I'm going to have to recenter this as well, because it looks like that, yeah, the adjustments are a little bit off. Oh, it's my bad. Go back to Project Cars here. Okay. So I think, so I can hold out the brake. Where's my clutch? I recenter this. Oh, I can recenter this as well. Let's see if I can do it in the settings real quick. So yeah, right now it's a little bit off to the left for my setting, for my actual orientation, because I've put this a little straighter on my face. Because I decided to adjust my sensors a little bit. So, recenter on boot, yep. Recenter view at race start. So this will recenter right into the race anyway, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're just going to, I don't know, this is going to be, I'll use my keyboard here. Alright, here we go. Let's go to solo. And we're going to go back to a little more conservative car for me here, one of the go-karts. And we go with there's 100cc I picked there. And let's just get into it. See what happens. Got the wheel here. Got myself positioned. Alright. I'm hoping this will be a little bit more, a better performance of the game as well in terms of graphics and frame rates. I've toned down some of the effects. I might have to do a little bit more depending. And it's still pretty choppy. So I might have to tone down some other settings here. It's really choppy. So yeah, I'll have to go through some more settings. I might have to even turn off some of the bloom and things like that. I've already turned down texture details, some car details, but it really seems like, oh, there we go. It really seems like this thing chugs right now with streaming plus the Rift. At least for Project Cars. It did somewhat a little bit with Galaxy Golf as well. I noticed there's a few performance hits I experienced there. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it was still noticeable. Let's see if I can I don't know if I can see the guys behind me yet. I notice the tracking is still pretty decent now. I think I solidified that. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Oh, shucks. But yeah, tracking seems a little bit better to me right now. I mean, I'm getting some head movement just from the actual movement of the car, but tracking itself seems pretty accurate at the moment. The only thing is I'm getting these performance hitches with my current graphics configuration. So, I mean, I might even try turning down the resolution on this to see if that is going to be of any help at all. I mean, and that's also what it looks like to me. I don't know if it looks any better to what's being rendered onto the stream right now, but it looks fairly choppy inside the headset right now. It's definitely playable. I mean, again, like you see, I'm playing the game. It's definitely not as immersive of an experience as it could be with my settings actually tweaked to better reflect my performance my PC can actually do while under the load of a stream as well. So I'm sure that's just killing my primary core of my CPU. I'm assuming OBS is not multi-threading. Say the least. Let's see here. Come on. Getting some. I think I'm getting hit from behind or something. There is.
Great job out there. Great move.
Alright, here we go. We're in 7th place. So a little better than when I streamed the go-karts last time. So that's good. Let's see here. Fourth place, not bad, not bad. I think I shifted down just a little too much there. Can I catch him? Can I catch him? Can I catch him? Ah. 4th. So yeah, you can still see it's fairly choppy with especially the rendering of runs of the tracks and things like that. Or seeing the banners on the side of the track and sort of that movement. I mean, even looking at the road there with the road texture, the texture's been turned down, and even then, it's fairly choppy still, at least in the headset. I'm sure it shows like that in the desktop as well. All right, return to Race Central here. And this could be a very loud game audio-wise as well. I mean, I got these guys off on the side of my head. It's still fairly prominent. Oh, let's see what I got here. Messages. Leroy, hurry up and read my chat through my headset. Through your headset. Right now I'm using the ATI Radeon RX 480. So it's like kind of a budget line VR graphics card, which has its benefits in terms of affordability and getting me into VR gaming. The only downside though is I gotta turn some of this down. So let's see if I even. See here, so 480, probably not quite that. Let's see here, 800 to 480, 800 600, 1024 by 600, 24 by 768. setting. Let's see, 760 days. I think that might give me at least a widescreen setting at about 60 hertz. So I am definitely going to knock down this resolution real quick. And let's see if this will allow me to save that. And it's the actual garage, it looks like. Got some lighting effects there and such. Did I save my resolution setting there? Let's double check that. And yes, it did. Okay, so we're gonna give that a go. I gotta restart. That's fine. I can restart. So let's get this back to the desktop real quick. Oh. And we're gonna see if we can use a lower resolution and see if I can get better performance out of this. I hate having to kick it down like that, but I mean, let's see how OBS is doing. Is it giving me any warnings? No drop frames or anything, so that's good. Alright, so we can go ahead and Steam, Project Cars, Oculus Rift. Do it to it. Bring me the goodness. There it is. Back in the headset we go. Let's see if this performs a little better. I want to get some smooth gameplay here. That's part of the test here. I want to be able to, when I pop open Project Cars on a stream, I want this to be relatively smooth, which is difficult to do with my budget set here. Looks like I got a little bit of a window thing going on. Alright, that's expected. Okay. So let's try my solo. Let's just try this right here. We're going to jump right in. I don't really know if this is going to affect the headset in terms of resolution, but if I at least lower the resolution on the capture window here, that might help my cause in terms of not kicking my computer's butt as much. And a little smoother. It's a little smoother. So, possible solution would be I can just kill the resolution of my desktop rendering, because I think this is rendering all the same resolution as it would always will in the headset itself. But, you know, part of the performance hit with any kind of VR headset is I am rendering multiple images at the same time. You got two displays in the headset, and then I also have my preview window on the desktop. And so, you know, that's going to be fairly taxing on the system, again, on top of the streaming as well. Oh, my goodness. Ah! I'm getting just humble here. Yeah, you're not getting ahead of me. Screw you. Yeah, get out of there. Whoa, whoa. You definitely feel parts of the track when you're doing this. I mean, you can probably see the wheel. Like, a lot of that wheel movement is not me moving the wheel. That's the wheel moving itself. For those of you who are not acquainted to the Logitech force feedback wheels, they will let you know that they are here and they are here to play. Or they're not here to play, they're here for business. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. That's a little too slow. Not losing it. Not losing it. Screw you. We're going. We're going.
The final lap of the race. See if you can take that guy in front of you, otherwise just bring it back in one piece.
Oh, we're gonna get better than 8th. You butthead. Oh, you butthead. I'm coming for you now. Yeah, I should have taken that fourth gear. Fourth gear might be the sweet spot for some of these turns. Oh, it's a little too much. Yeah. Yeah! No. No. So we'll take some guys here. Or spin out. Oh, that was brutal. That was not so hot. Not so hot.
Fantastic move. That's up 2 places.
Yeah, after I lost a bunch of places, so that's a great compliment right now.
Great overtake.
I got one more turn. I might be able to overtake some guys here, but it's going to be a little tough. There we go. That's 6th. Did better last time, but 6 works. Alright. Cool. Cool. Let's see how it looks in the stream a bit. Because I think it's going to be a little more window mode, right? Yeah, it's a little bit smaller. You can see that sort of freezes a little bit when I'm doing that. Yeah, so you know this. I'm pretty sure the like for me in the headset, the actual track times are just in front of the car, and I can look around freely at the car. And I think with in the stream, it blocks some of that, so you probably don't get to see. Like right now, I'm looking at cars behind me and such. I can stretch and things. It's crazy. Oh, my goodness. Let's return to Race Central. My goodness. Alright. So you got any more crazy comments? Oh. Nope. No more crazy comments right now. Alright. Well, in that case here, I think that'll conclude my second test of Project Cars just as a stream test here. It looks like I got a slight performance boost by lowering the resolution for, I think, what's rendered on the desktops. Again, I didn't see much of a difference in the headset, so I think that's set for a particular resolution, which kind of makes sense given what the headset's set at. But regardless, that might be what I have to do to really maximize what I got from my hardware and try to get this back to a smooth performance when I am rendering. Because either that or I'm going to overclock something. Unless I buy new chips and things, which I just did have the PC. I'm not going to do that right now. So anyway, thank you guys for checking out the stream once again. Really cool of you. Thanks for putting up these tests. Again, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to hit me up. And I will take the feedback, most definitely. So take her easy, and thanks, guys. Cheers. Back to the title. And thanks, guys. Cheers. Back to the title. And thanks, guys. Cheers. Back to the title.